Welcome back, everybody, to Unpaid Debts.
Somehow, Revolving Tabletop has returned.
Somehow, Unpaid Debts has returned. But anyway, I am Corey, resident GM of this group. To my left, I have.
I'm Andrew. I'm playing Knave, droid smuggler thief.
My name's Kyle. I'm playing Nines. You just clone trooper.
Hey everyone, my name is Nate. I'm playing Zahir the Wookiee, and god damn it, Corey, that's what we should have opened with. Somehow the revolving tabletop has returned.
Oh, don't worry, it will.
The power of editing.
Exactly.
Yes.
The power invested in me as editor
By
in chief.
Delphi Photoshop.
By Hit Film Express. I guess that's how they.
By Bandicam.
But
By GarageBand Studio.
By holding my phone up in audio recording.
By Frodo Shop.
But yes. Okay, so last session, you guys went to Corellia, had a little chat with Mr. Raz Zolcath, struck up your deal. You were able to kind of swing it just on the condition that you were able to, like, you had some other guys kind of wanting to close deals with him. So you basically your play was get rid of these other guys for like a brief minute, and then he'll do it. He did that with a lot of speeder chases and Knave dying.
Bum, bum, ba-da.
I built him.
Not in that
faster,
order though.
Stronger.
It was Knave dying, then the speeder chases.
I can't believe Nave freaking died.
R.I.P. me.
Point is
It's just that image of I lived, bitch.
just Nave spray painted on the side of a building, just being like, I live, bitch.
Send the flyer to the Empire.
Robot literally too angry to die.
Breaking Imperial news. There's a droid literally too angry to die.
But yeah, so with this deal closed, you have elected to go to one of the two other things you need to do. With that, you elected to go
Blow shit up.
all the way out to wild space to go pay a very destructive visit to an asteroid mining business that Mr. Yarvig the Hutt runs.
We're gonna steal some docks and then blow the joint, literally.
Yes, you were given two things you had to do with that, which was steal a datapad from his office, and then also, yeah, blow it up. But you were told, kind of beforehand, to go to a little space station that's along the way to Varaketh Station, which is on the way, kind of. So you can go pick up explosives from I think it's a Basilisk. Those
Yes.
the forearm guys.
Yes.
But so here's the first question. How are you getting there? There's really only two options in terms of how the best way to get there, which is you could do the safer route, which is make a lightspeed jump to the planet Bakira, and then you just travel the rest of the way sublight, which says you'll have to make an astrogation check for this. The thing with the astrogation check to do that will be easier, but in the sublight kind of portion of it, you know that there's a risk of getting attacked by space pirates because you're kind of out in the middle of nowhere. You're out in wild space, so that's a very definitive possibility. But you could also, with the astrogation check being harder, you could just do the lightspeed jump to Varaketh Station directly, or way more directly.
How hard is that check? Because
it'll be a hard, which is 3 purple.
My astrogation is a yellow and 2 green. It's not that bad. But against 3 purple. That could go bad. Oh no, boyos, risk space pirates or just risk jumping all the way?
Jumping all the way will also be a bit faster.
Yeah.
It'll shave like a good couple days off of your trip.
There really isn't a sense of urgency to this one.
No.
Well, do we want to get jumped by space pirates though?
This is the dilemma I've deliberately put you in.
We can take them. Later the same day. We can't take them. That's the thing, boyos. Do we feel up to blasting up some space pirates, or do we want to just zippity-doo all the way?
Well, are there ways that we could assist?
Yeah, if you guys want to...
Assist in the astrogation chip?
If one of you wants to play co-pilot, who's, I guess, better at astrogation?
Yeah, which one of you is better at astrogation?
It's a ton.
GGG.
GG.
Okay, so
you are my co-pilot.
Okay.
okay, so
It's what I built you for!
So Nave acting as co-pilot. Okay, so how this will work is you will who's doing the astrogation check, I assume.
Well, it's obviously.
I assume Zahir. But sorry, yes, Kyle?
Oh, sorry. I was just wondering why it's astrogation and not like piloting.
Because astrogation is about like doing the calculations for jumping to light speed.
Okay.
Yeah, it's plotting your light speed.
The
Okay.
piloting skills are for like directly like
Okay.
Flying in
Flying
space
around.
and like doing space battles. Going,
Okay.
pew, 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 pew.
it's about the piloting is more about kind of maintaining control of the vehicle.
Okay.
And astrogation covers like jumps to light speed and all that.
Quick, we need to punch in the coordinates to the nav computer.
But so Nate, you will get another green die as provided by
That should help even things out. Okay, let's see here. We'll just straight up cancel each other out. So cancel.
So it's just an advantage, is what I'm saying.
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay, so defaults to failure, but it's not. I wouldn't say it's as bad a failure
Okay.
because of the fact it's not like you have failures left over. It's just because you don't have any successes.
Yeah, everything negated out except for that.
So I will say you can. I will let you. I will let you spend that advantage to basically attempt again.
Sure thing, why not?
Like before you hit it, you're like, wait a minute, let me check this again.
Hang on, let me double check.
Let me double check,
Recalculating,
and it's like, oh, this is a
recalculating.
little off. Let me make some adjustments.
Oh, that's...
Oh, that's better.
Yeah.
Okay, I can see that's a success already.
Because those two are going to
Two
cancel
suc-
each other
two
out.
success-
So, 2 success with advantage. Yay!
Okay. So
Thanks, co-pilot. buddy.
yeah,
You're welcome.
You do
You're
get
welcome,
to
actual pilot
right
buddy.
before like you hit it the first time. Like, hold on, let me double check this, and then you're kind of realizing there's some slight things off. So there's some minor adjustments. You even actually, I'm not sure if there's anything else you want to spend that advantage on, but I would say you could use that to shave like a day or so even off more because you found a lot more of a direct.
Sure, why not?
Yeah, so you hit it, go off into light speed, and now I guess
days later.
that was the question I was going to ask. Do you want to do anything while you're on the ship? Do you want to do anything while you're on the ship, or do? Or do we just want to?
Kyle, if you've got something.
So what can we do?
Yeah.
Can you use this time to spend the XP.
You have any
So
extras?
if you got anything to spend or downtime, roleplay.
Okay.
Really? Yeah, anything like that. If you guys just want to cut to when you arrive.
How about? Can we like bet against each other? Do like some sort of like betting game
I
or something?
have chance cubes.
Yeah.
Look at the chance of kill.
Because I'm gonna say let's just like do that and just have our characters just have like chill and grab stuff like to drink and just bet.
Just betting while you're in hyperspace.
Yeah.
Sure.
I'd be down for that.
Well, all right.
There's a roll some of them chance cubes, baby.
But that is the question. So I will, for convenience, I'm gonna use the die that has two sides to it. This singular force die will act as the chance cube. The light side will be blue. Dark side will be, was it red?
Red.
If you're using the chance cubes, it's a very straightforward game. Call your bets, what it's gonna land on, and then it probably starts with putting a pool of money together of like what everyone's betting.
Red 5.
Put a 5 on the red.
Put 12 on black.
12 on red or blue.
Blue.
Alright. 12 credits on blue, 5 credits on
Red.
5 credits on, let's go blue.
Is everyone betting blue?
No, I'm doing red.
Okay.
Red did.
So that'll
Redemption.
be so blue is when blue is light side points, which will be
Yes.
the weight.
He wins the money!
Okay, how much do I win?
So what was it?
5 from me.
12 from Kyle, so whatever that is.
Make my money back.
Okay, so...
Crippin'
17.
Okay, so
Financially
17.
recover from that.
Wait, no, I did 5, not 10.
Oh, are we not doing another round?
I don't know. Do you guys?
Just
That's complete.
subtracting it.
That is completely up to you guys if you want to do another round or not.
I'll do another round.
Alright.
I want my 5 credits back.
Blue 7.
I'm gonna
7 credits on blue.
8 on blue.
8 on blue, 7 on blue.
I guess I will do 500.
Okay.
Hand over the money, bitches.
Yeah, all right, and with
Dun, 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 dun.
another roll of the dice, Zahir.
Just- Hand over the money, bitches.
With 7 and
8.
8, so 7 and 8.
15.
Plus 16. Added that up to 16. Or add 16 to that, and that'll give me my total.
Well, you're
'Cause
not.
I had
Well,
I'm
you're.
adding it to my credits.
Oh, add 6. Okay, to your current credits. Okay.
Yeah, I had 16.
31. I thought you were. I thought
31
you were. I
credits.
thought you were saying like, well, my money. I'm like, you don't get your money. If you win, you get to keep your money. That's
Yeah, I know.
that's how this works.
31 credits.
Hey, well, things you can buy with that. I think you can buy okay stuff with that. I don't actually, off the top of my head, I won't be able to tell you what you could buy with that, but
How much did you get?
31 credits.
You could buy 31 chance cubes.
you could buy 31 chance cubes.
I could buy quite a couple of death sticks.
You could buy like 4 of them. Sorry, that's 5 per one, so you buy like
6.
you buy 6 of
6 and a chance cube.
Oh.
6 and a chance cube.
Let's all do death sticks. Woo.
Let's do space crack.
Woo!
Alright, everyone,
Show up
welcome
to
back
this.
to The Gang Does Space Crack. This is where this campaign is going now.
We're gonna just show up at the mining camp just completely trashed.
Alright. Okay.
Oh dear God, no.
Fully
I'm down,
tweaked
for
out.
I'm down for one more roll of that.
Okay, yeah.
I will bet 1 credit, so that way I can even it out to 30.
I'll bet 6 on blue.
Okay, 6 blue, and I'll do. So you did blue, you did what?
I'll go red.
Okay, I'll be going red 5.
Alright.
So red is the solid.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Light side, you get a single credit from me.
Okay.
Okay.
That was a whole. That's whole 6 credits.
I gained +5. Okay.
So how much are death sticks again?
5 credits.
5
5
credits.
credits.
Yes.
Drugs.
Can I buy one?
Not now. We're in the middle of space.
Yeah, not right now. When you get to the station, though, you could definitely try to find some.
Don't waste your money on death sticks. Don't become a crippling addict. No.
He just needs to relieve the stress. He's got his war wounds.
Yeah, become a chance cube addict instead.
Become a gambling addict, alright? It's much better.
Gambling
Much better for the
and-
soul.
Gambling and drug addicts.
Ow.
Yeah, when you get in the station, I'm buying 5 chance cubes.
Why are you buying more chance cubes?
Because.
He has a crippling chance cube addiction.
Yeah.
Oh no, I got some faulty wiring in him. Oh no.
Activating
He never had this problem before.
gambling protocol.
He's now obsessed with probability.
Oh no! What have I done? I built him wrong.
This is taking an interesting turn. Alright, well, is there anything else you want to do, or...?
I'm good.
Yeah, I guess we're good.
Yeah.
Okay.
So here, just tinkering and checking on the ship every day, making sure it's all good, making sure we're staying on course.
We're still going, please. Why are we all the way? You've been going like the wrong way for like the past like 12 days.
Are we there yet?
So, Lord, I will turn this ship around.
Don't make me turn this ship around.
I will crash it into the nearest sun, so help me God.
Okay. So, you know, just, yeah, with a loud kind of, that's similar kind of out of hyperspace. I guess with like a thuddish kind of like.
Yes, just.
The ship shakes, kind of at the quickness of the stop. But you are outside Varaketh Station. It's space station. It doesn't have anything like super
Yahoo.
interesting about it.
Aside from the fact that it's not a mode.
Yes.
Kind of sus.
Yeah, the station itself. Yes, it's completely uninteresting. It's very much a in-orbital space station that you've seen many times across the galaxy.
Alrighty. Pull in for that landing, baby.
So as you are approaching, you're getting a little. You're receiving a call, not on your holo thing, just like on the. I guess the Star Wars equivalent of like one of those trucker radios.
Oh yeah.
Space pager.
So you hear on the other end names in business.
I guess in Warouche I'll just be like, I'll state our names and what is our business?
You were sent here to pick up explosives.
How do you say that discreetly though?
We here for supplies.
I guess. Here to pick up some supplies. This is my trucker voice, and I'm wearing my trucker hat. but no, just like, I guess, just like, state our names, and then we're here for supply. Simple as that.
All right. Just go to docking bay number 11.
Yes, sir.
Got it.
crash into the side of it. No. So you make a very kind of standard landing. The landing bay ramp goes down.
And I guess we waltz on out and look for our four-armed friend.
Friend.
They can hook us up with some kabooms.
I forgot that he had like 4 arms, so I was just thinking forearm for a minute. Like, our forearm friend.
Forearm friend.
4 arms? Is this man a general by any chance?
No.
Does he collect sabers?
No.
And does he grieve?
No.
But so, kind of as you're coming down the landing ramp, you can see kind of across, kind of, not the other end of the hangar completely, but like a little bit down, like the way you do see a basilisk, all the normal features you'd see on them. They have a. Why am I blanking on what they look like? They have 4 arms. I know that they have.
They're big, they're green, they're kind of skelly, they got 4
Are they green? I
arms.
thought they were red.
I think no, they're like orange.
Orangish.
No, they're green.
I'm
Just look up Pong Krell.
I think some of them can be green.
Yeah, look up Dexter.
Dexter or Pong Krell?
Whatever.
Oh, Obi-Wan, old friend.
Obi-Wan.
Oh, buddy.
Brown, green. Yeah. Okay, man. We were.
Fucking told you so.
They can be green. I'm not thinking of the fucking Jedi Master you're talking about. I'm thinking of Dexter, who was brown.
Dexter, everyone's favorite Star Wars character.
Jexter.
Yeah,
Dexter.
Dexter's Daniel.
But yeah, so this you can kind of see this basilisk. He's brown.
With a brown
Brown bricks. But no, he's wearing very much kind of spacer, smuggler kind of attire. Dope ass vest.
I guess this is our guy, and we'll just stroll on up to him.
Yeah. Well, hello there, friends. He reaches out for a handshake. He does it like all at once with like 3 of his arms.
Neato. Take one of them, give him a firm handshake.
I assume you're NAFs boys.
Correct.
Android.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Well, Tizzle Varaketh. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Pleasure is mine.
How do you spell that?
This is an in-character question?
Yes.
Okay. All right, then. Tizle.
Well, now I need your credit card number. 3 digits on the back.
3294.
What is your mother's
And
maiden
the last
name?
4 digits of your social security.
That's just to verify your info. Don't worry, you can trust us.
This is
No,
not a scam.
Now we'll need you to buy us some gift cards.
Some death cards, gift cards.
Death cards.
Death-
Is that like a gift card you could buy to buy death sticks? They're called death cards.
Yes.
Yeah.
You can use them on the Death Star.
Yeah, they give 1% credit back.
It's like the itchy and scratchy land dollars.
No, they give
Just an
4.20.
IOU post-it note.
No. They give 4.20% back.
I owe you this much space crack.
Oh, that tangent just turned into the most beautifully ridiculous thing, and I love it. But yeah, I guess with that, handshakes. How do you do?
How do you do?
Yeah, we're her guys. We're here for the things that make things go boom.
He means explosives.
No, I got that.
But yeah, just like, yeah, we're here to pick up the explosives, I guess.
Well, you're in luck for the most part. It'll take like a day or so. I just have to make sure, bureaucracy, semantics. Just gotta make sure. The guy I know has them, and make sure your employer's payment goes through.
Okay, that makes sense.
I love bureaucracy.
Fair enough.
Red tape, my favorite.
But so that'll be about a day or so. But if you're looking for stuff to do, there's folks refer to as the activity board. Well, actually, it's just a notice board. There's a cantina not too far from here. It's called the Spacer's Plunder.
Okay.
There's always something going on in there.
Do they like droids there?
Yeah, that looks up just about anyone.
Okay.
Just provided you're not Empire.
Fair enough.
Yeah, I have no problem with that.
Yeah.
Just
Okay.
tries to cover more of his just armored pieces a little bit more with his poncho. Yeah, no, I've never been part of the Empire, not at all, never.
No.
Clones, what are those?
I've never heard of it.
I
I don't know what you're talking about.
The Empire. Who?
Who?
Never heard of him.
Yeah.
But yeah,
I
guess we'll just
proceed there.
relax for a day
Yeah.
while waiting for the explosives to come in.
Ooh, drinking contest time. Let's go.
I bet I'll win.
Well,
You can't get drunk.
I
I'm
guess
like
I'll
Captain America.
see you guys around. I'll let you know when there's any updates related to the situation. Shouldn't be anything too horrendous.
Fair enough.
Sounds fair to me.
Okay.
Then he walks out with I almost forgot to mention, yeah, when you were talking to him, he had like two just like kind of nondescript security dudes with him for obvious reasons.
Neato.
Yeah, sure, random people, outlaws that I'm accepting in my place. Yeah, I totally won't do anything wrong.
I trust you completely and fully.
Fully, yeah. So
Yes, I will give you all my credit cards.
so him and his security guards just walk out of the hangar.
Okay.
Alrighty.
Yeah.
I guess we'll go into like the local rest stop bar or whatever. It is a space station. I'm just imagining a fucking trucker station.
It's like the fucking the truck stop from Spaceballs. Like
Yes!
yeah, Spaceballs.
We'll take the special.
Now,
Oh no. Not again.
I know.
now serving. Now shower 4A is now open.
Shower number 4A is now open.
I'm betting I can drink this Wookiee under the table.
I have to fly the ship. I'm not drinking.
Alcohol poisoning.
Stupid Imperial laws
No.
keep you from breaking and flying.
No. Okay,
Yeah,
if
but
you
you're
want,
not driving until
Crashes
tomorrow.
into a Star Destroyer.
if you want to be lame, okay.
Crashes into Star
Only the
Destroyer.
real Chads drink and fly.
God,
Space, there's nothing for you to hit.
How dare I
Runs
get
into Fuck.
They're oppressing me by pulling me over while flying while drunk.
Pigs. Gamorrean just like, hey, that hurts my feelings.
It turns out it's Gamoran.
Just like,
Oh,
hey, that hurt
I
my
didn't mean it like
feelings.
that. Sorry, bro. Chugs down a bottle of crying whiskey. But anyway,
Han Solo would have been much better pilot if he was just drunk the entire time.
this is really the quick hacks to piloting to piloting really
Piloting.
good. So
Piloting in the galaxy.
yes. So as you kind of exit the hangar, it goes into kind of this like slightly spacious kind of hallways you can see. It's basically kind of done. The station itself is circular, so it's kind of like a ring formation with like a. It's kind of smaller hallways that kind of go into these like little district areas where it opens up significantly more. You can kind of see there's a sign kind of at like these junctions that kind of tell you what's this. To your right, it says like kind of like the more like residential, more entertainment-y kind of part of the station. So that's where you're gonna go for like the shops and all that.
Okay.
Fair enough.
And that is where the cantina you were pointed to, which was the Spacer's Plunder.
Dope cantina music playing.
Yeah, so so you're kind of walking through the streets, I guess the streets of this station. It's a bit busy, there's people kind of out and about. This place is is a pretty popular spot for kind of outlaws and like fringers and stuff, kind of people who need to be a bit farther away from society.
Just the local Imperial radio playing My Fellow Imperialists, wubba dub dub.
Wubba lubba dub dub.
Is that Space John Lennon?
That's Space
JFK.
Space John.
I'm gonna go be my wife, peace and love.
Peace, love, and stormtroopers.
Peace, love, and stormtroopers.
John shot first.
Oh no!
I'm so excited with these sick Beatles references in our Star Wars podcast.
No. And we're all going to hell.
And yeah, that was already confirmed forever ago. But
We'll be in good company.
Ooh, let's go.
But yeah, so like the streets and stuff are pretty busy. Like there's like actual kind of like more, I guess, buildings kind of that are stores and stuff. But there's a lot of like stalls and stuff and people just selling like just all kinds of random junk. People trying to like, hey, come buy my stuff. Boy, if I got some deals for you.
But yeah, I guess we'll head over to the bar with the hoppin' music.
I'm gonna attempt to buy 2 death sticks, please.
I want you to roll me I'm gonna say, because it's probably a bit easier to find illegal stuff, because this is more on the fringes. I'm gonna say an average, streetwise check to see if you can find them.
Let's see, what do I need?
2 purple. 2 purple and
Whatever you have streetwise.
Yeah.
That's a
Streetwise.
D100.
2 purple?
2 purple, yeah.
Not bad.
What's that?
That's threat.
That's threat. Okay, that's 3 threat. Is that 3 success or is that advantage?
If it's
It's 3 success, 1 advantage, so it is 3 success with 2 threat.
okay, I know exactly how I'm gonna use that threat. So kind of as you're going through, kind of you do notice one of the stalls is a guy who's just like selling all kinds of like substances.
Ketamine? I see a small figure.
You see a small green figure.
Feed my addiction, I must.
Be very epic, it will.
Abandoned my kid, I did.
He's just over there doing stand-up.
What's the deal? What, not drinking and flying?
Found a joke.
Spice and other drugs. There we go.
Spice and other drugs.
There we go. I was trying to find it. All right. So yeah, the guy who's running this is easily the type of guy who would be selling drugs and all kinds of like.
Mr. Sleazebaggy,
I know you're the cover up so too.
Mr. Sleazebag, bring me a treat.
Yeah, the guy who's running this has a very, very clearly like sleazy look to him. He's definitely the type of guy who would be selling who would be selling black market drugs.
But
But I assume you're like, ooh, approach the stand.
Yeah.
So kind of looks at you. What can I get for you?
So, is there any like slang terms for like death sticks or is it just death sticks?
You would just ask for death sticks, most likely, especially because
Okay.
you're kind of on the fringes, so you don't have to use such like
Okay.
street
terms.
Okay.
You can just be very direct with, I want to buy illegal drugs, please.
Hey, you got any death sticks?
I don't want to sell you.
Yeah, I don't want to say you. Yeah, I do. I don't have a whole lot of them though, so it's they're gonna be a little bit more spendy than usual.
What's your price?
15 per dose.
All it takes is one.
You got a deal if you can make it 11.
Roll me a. Is there negotiation?
I
Yeah,
would
there
say
is.
so. Yeah.
Is there a skill called negotiation?
Yeah.
Yeah, roll me
So
negotiation against a.
How many purple?
That is what I'm actually trying to figure out right now. Okay, against. I'm gonna say 2 purple, and I'm gonna flip a dark side. I'm gonna flip a dark side point to make one of those purples a red. So.
Oh no! To see if he's gonna fucking shank you in the street.
So roll as purple and a red with whatever you have in negotiation.
But can I just flip it back over?
No.
No.
That's
Oh.
not
That-
how the game works.
If you had another light side point, that wasn't the one that I flipped over to you just a second ago, I would allow you to though.
Yeah, otherwise it could just go back and forth forever.
Exactly. I'm like, as funny as that would be, I don't
No,
want to get
you-
into 17th hour of the gang flips destiny points.
Failure with threat. One threat.
A whole threat.
Singular threat.
So failure with a threat. Is that failure by technicality or failure?
By technicality.
Okay. So then, feeling a little generous. 14, take it or leave it.
Fine. I'll take one, please.
And with that, you have a singular death stick.
What's that?
Wow, we.
Roll to become an addict?
Roll for addict.
She's gone down the long path to gambling and drug addiction.
Constitution
This
saving
session
throw.
is already off to a great start. But yes, so with that, did you drag the other two to go watch you buy a death stick, or was it like a hold on, I'll be right back kind
I
of
was
thing?
like, yeah, I'm just gonna be right back. I don't even really tell them. It's just like I gotta do something.
Hold on.
Okay, I'm gonna roll to see if I.
If you notice,
Yeah, where.
Roll
for-
roll me a perception, but I'm gonna say with a average. That's 2 purple, but with a setback die because it is kind of busy. So there's these big crowds that he can easily kind of blend into.
That's not. Well,
That's a I think
Yeah.
that's a success with
3
Three
threat.
threat. So you do kind of get a gauge on it, but you really strain yourself trying to do that. So that's gonna give you 3 strain.
Oof.
Yeah, you're like really struggling to kind of keep an eye on him, and you almost lose him like several times. But you do see him kind of like there's a part where the crowd kind of dissipates by the stand that he's at buying these death sticks from, where you do clearly see that that's him.
Oh no, the droid's gonna report me to the space DEA.
Good.
What you doing there, Nines?
Wouldn't you like to know, droid boy?
Hey,
Yes.
shut up. We're going in for drinks.
Yeah. Well, let's go grab some drinks.
Okay.
Well, let's just ignore that.
All right. So as you walk up to the cantina, there's a really nice like kind of neon sign which just says the space was plundered. There's like it's like a neon graphic of like it's a starship like that has like a credit signs just kind of like pouring out of like the side of it.
Okay.
Okay.
Like the ship's like it's basically split in half.
Oh.
Like the little ship, and then there's credits kind of pouring from the bottom of it in like a
Classic gambling sound, like the freaking slot machines. Like,
yeah. It does that like thing with like neon lights where like it like blinks.
yeah,
So, like it like the credit sign lights are moving.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like Las Vegas all over again.
Yes, but so you walk in. It's very busy. This cantina itself is pretty. It's pretty nice. Like it's not like
It's not really a dive.
it's not a dive. It's definitely on the. It's one of probably the nicest one here. It's not like super high end fancy, but it's very nice for a cantina for. It's on a space station for like smugglers and outlaws and stuff.
In the middle of fucking nothing.
In the middle of wild space. But yeah, there's some really great music playing. It's not done by a band. It's just kind of playing off of.
Loudspeaker.
Yeah, it's being played off the jukebox.
Okay.
Yeah, exactly. It's like that. But there's like all kinds of people just kind of lining the walls. One of the things you can kind of notice, because it's one of the things that kind of draws your attention, kind of in the middle, is there is a big like it's just like a big board, like it's just a big notice board. So it's connected to basically the net that the space station has. It's hooked up to the internet. So it's
Okay.
there's a little terminal next to it, but there's like it's just a big board that kind of displays stuff that's going on. So that's probably the most notable thing in here.
What stocks are rising?
What
Nah, not that. More like, who's winning the game?
is my Dogecoin going up?
Ketamine coin?
My Ewok coin.
Wampa coin.
My tauntaun.
And then there's a set of stairs that go up, and you can clearly see that there's like that's where the bar is.
Guess we'll head up
Yeah.
and take some drinks.
All right. So as you go upstairs to the bar is being tended to by a droid.
Neither.
Hello, fellow droid.
It's gonna do the shitty text of speech.
Oh.
Hello.
I'll take
Any-
alcohol, please.
Singular alcohol, please.
Do you have any services for droids?
We don't serve it.
Please leave.
But yeah.
That was a good question.
Any droid services?
What does the droid want?
Crude oil. Give me the hard stuff.
I'd like one magnet, please.
A singular magnet?
Yeah.
Mm.
Put it on the surface.
A cow magnet.
Yeah, they have stuff like you can kind of see that there is like a menu and stuff. You can see that they do have a few things for droids.
Yeah, like
Oil. You can do. You could. That's the best question. There's really nothing that you can really. You can get some. They sell like a. It's like the weird. It's a weird version of like a restraining bolt where it's like a. It kind of functions like that where it's. You stick it on you, but basically just kind of like energizes you is the idea.
I think it's like my brain just goes to Futurama with like a Bender getting high off electricity. I don't have an addictive personality. Smokes, drinks.
yeah. I guess I'll just take some oil. How much? Well, how much is the oil?
How much is the oil?
How much is the oil?
So it tells you on the menu. It says it's 2 whole credits.
Gee whiz.
2 whole credits, and that's about the exact same as much as the about any like of the normal alcohols. There's some nicer stuff that's a bit more spendy, like finer Karelian whiskeys and
Spatchka.
But yeah, all that's like a bit higher. But like yeah, the basic like beers and stuff are like about 2 credits for per drink.
I will take a blue milk.
Give me a milk.
Straight from the tap.
We'll take a blue milk with all the alcohol, please. Thank you.
Thank you. Give me the alcohol and you getting the blue milk.
Yes.
Is that a?
Someone's got to
Is that a? Okay, I was gonna.
Somebody's
confirm
got to be
it.
that designated driver here.
So yeah, that
Sounds
costs about
kinda
the same
lame,
as
but
the
okay.
the alcohol, so that'll be 2 credits as well.
Alright, so this is where this is like the base of the mining facility.
No, this-
No,
the
we're at
planet
the halfway
nearby.
point.
You're at the halfway point.
Oh, okay, never mind. Then.
This is just a space station that's kind of like on the way,
Okay.
and it was figured it was a lot easier to have you pick up explosives here than have to haul them from all the way across the galaxy.
Okay, so because I want to just see if I can find any like information about that. Would this be a good place to?
Yeah, this would be a pretty decent enough
Decent,
place.
yeah.
You could maybe find something out.
Okay.
What are you trying to find out specifically? Like, doesn't have to be an exact, but like roughly what are you
Like-
trying to figure out?
I don't know, things that could be used to like most just what maybe like what people have heard about it, or like or if they've heard of anyone trying to get, or if they've stuff that I can use that we can use later.
Stuff you can use later.
Like, I guess.
Like weaknesses in the thing that they've heard of, or
Any structural flaws?
Inherent structural issues.
any events that may lead to explosions.
I guess roll me a. I want to say streetwise, but I'm gonna double check what that skill encompasses really fast.
I guess. Trying to find out, like,
Streetwise sounds right to me.
yeah, but like, I guess
Or
a theme place. And these are 2 specific things that you wouldn't be able to get here.
or Underworld maybe.
Oh, there you go.
Underworld knowledge, underworld.
It is a criminal organization.
This is true. This is the interesting question. What would this fall under? What? Yeah. Well, I mean, I say knowledge comes from your own understanding
Yeah.
of that. So I would say streetwise maybe. I say streetwise for information gathering.
Okay.
Oh shit, I almost knocked that over.
Okay, what kind of check?
That would have been pretty bad.
Let's say average, so 2 purple.
Good purple.
And I'm gonna use that one.
The let's say point to upgrade your check.
Yeah.
All right. All right, that's good.
Okay, that's
That is a lot of success
Yeah,
with. I think it's just straight success.
yeah, 4 success, 2 advantage.
2 advantage.
No, wait, no.
I
Okay,
think. I
4.
think
Okay,
2
no.
threat. It's
2 threat. Sorry.
So it's 4 advantage, 2 threat. Okay.
No, wait, no. So yes. No. 4 success, 2 threat.
Yes,
Yeah.
4 success, 2 threat. Okay, so kind of asking around, it's been like not very eventful. Like it's a lot of people have just not really been able to tell you much.
Okay.
But you have noticed there is a guy kind of currently at the bar, like in the cantina, who is dressed in mining like attire.
Okay.
Like has the look of a miner, and you have
A miner?
A
He
mi-
shouldn't be in a bar.
look at him.
Wait a minute. Now wait just a doggone corn picking minute.
Oh yeah, so there's a guy that you can kind of clearly see is wearing mining gear. You've kind of overheard some people mention something about like this some miner related to like a hut. So you're pretty gut sure that might be a useful fountain of knowledge. There's a guy who works there.
Then I just go up to him.
All right, so
Sit
this
next to him at the bar.
yes, this guy's just he's just sitting at the bar. From what you can notice, he's wearing mining attire. You obviously tell that he looks he's like very tired. Like he has that very,
It's been a long work week.
exactly that.
Good, I need a beer.
Alright.
I guess I'll go with Nave. Kind of pick up on that cue and
Or
just be like,
so I'm gonna
2 whiskeys down here, please.
That'll be a whole 10 credits. No, that's 2. Let's say 5 for each.
Alright. So how are things at
But
I
yeah,
assume you're at
I'll just be like, 2 whiskeys down here. Or 1 for me and 1 for my new friend.
Yeah, so he kind of looks at you a bit like, I don't know why you're doing this. And he kind of, you can notice that he is a bit suspicious of you just because it's like, people here aren't that nice.
So how are things up at the mining operation?
They're going alright, I guess. I'm not sure what gave it away.
We're looking for some information.
Whoa. Just. Name's Warback. Just figured I'd introduce myself. Figured you. I mean, obviously work for the mining corporation. I'm on the other end of the business. I'm the guy running the shipments, delivering the goods.
Why don't you roll me a deception check with that? Roll me I'm gonna say average deception
Because I'm
check.
buying him a drink, and it's a spendy one.
Yes, I will actually say with that I'll allow you a boost die with that.
Damn. So deception, you say?
Yes,
Let's see here.
because you are in fact lying.
Hang on. The purple dice have betrayed me. Just a threat. That's all. I started too early. I need to get him more drunk.
With that
Just a threat.
with that singular threat, I will save that in my back pocket for later.
Oh no.
So he kind of has that like look in his eye that you can kind of tell that he is not 100% buying this story of yours. You sure? I don't remember reading anything about the delivery people. I just don't remember that name.
No.
He's still looking at you, quite suspicious. but what do you?
So,
It's a good question. You know, you're a lot nicer than most other people here. What are you getting at?
Yeah, just figured talk to a friendly face that knows the business better than I do. New hiree, don't know much. Figured talk to a guy with a bit more experience under his belt.
Well, one of the things I really know how to do is mine.
More than I know.
You said you were delivery.
Yeah. Run the freight ships.
Why would you need to know anything about mining to fly a spaceship?
Curiosity.
Alright. You bought me a drink, so I guess I'll indulge you a little bit. What do you want to know?
what exactly do you do there?
Pilot mining vessels,
Okay.
mine asteroids, straightforward stuff like that.
Yeah. And how much are you getting paid? How much are you getting paid?
It's all dependent on the haul, really. It ranges anywhere from a couple hundred to a couple thousand.
Okay.
Doesn't sound too bad.
It's not. It's tiring work.
Do I have like one of those handheld hollow things?
You can in fact buy one, but it is an item in the equipment, so unless you went anywhere to buy one.
Okay. What do I know about like how much like money that do I know anything about like how much money that like that NAS would be able to pay these people?
Pay this man off?
Well, dude, we're here to blow this shit up. We're not here to, like...
You're not here to persuade the miners to work with Nath instead. You were here to just completely wreck this facility, because unlike because this mining facility is one of the, like, businesses that, Yarvig actually owns. Like, he was working with the two other guys you're trying to persuade to Nath's side are just, like, independent people.
Okay.
That are working on their own terms. That just have deals with Yarvig. This is one of the things that he actually owns.
Okay, so that tactic won't work. Okay.
Yeah, I guess we'll just ask him questions about, like...
What is...
They ever send you to that main facility, though? I mean, that's gotta be pretty impressive. I'm guessing they have, like, a main facility, like, down the corporate office.
No, it's just all one building. It's all one station. It's cheaper that way.
Yes, that makes sense.
Guess that makes sense.
Boss isn't there half the time anyway, so...
When were you last there?
A couple days ago?
And was he there then?
Nope.
I bet it's pretty... it's pretty crazy waiting till the boss man is there. Gotta, be on the A game and all that.
Yeah, but that's usually never the case. Half the time his office is just empty.
Sounds fair enough. I mean, why do you usually mine out of the asteroids? I'd be guessing minerals, alloys, and that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
I remember hearing the craziest story from this last job. Asteroids that got those big giant space slugs that are big enough to swallow a whole spaceship. Is there any truth to that?
No idea, I've heard similar stories. I've yet to see anything, though.
Guess we're lucky when we want to run into one of those.
Yeah, from what I've heard, yeah, no.
I too do not want to be devoured.
I think that's a general consensus for just about anyone.
I don't know. Some people are into that. Some
Yeah,
people.
don't even bother.
You don't know. You don't know what the boss is into.
Oh damn. This took a dark turn.
This took an interesting turn.
But yeah,
So let's say hypothetically we were to want to blow this place up. How would we go about doing that?
Okay.
Is that your next question?
Well, okay. So I'm trying to think how I would
Just hypothetically.
like
You're trying to find a way to not
like
obviously weasel into what's some weak to points.
yes, but like it's probably gonna take some credits, but
well, actually, no. I think I got a way to
Well,
phrase it.
well, okay. So what I want to do is like, hey, this is like, hey, what are some weaknesses, and also we'll pay you to not be there.
Hey,
Well, no, I'm
don't
thinking more like
don't come to work tomorrow.
Yeah.
Hypothetically, if somebody was to come here to your place with like explosives,
Where would hypothetically be the best place to put them so they could basically destroy the whole station at once? This is just
Yeah.
a quirky hypothetical,
Yeah,
though. No,
like-
this isn't real.
I do not,
Yeah, it's like
I'm saying this as me, not as Zahir, but like the way that I think that I would phrase this would be like, what about like corporate sabotage? Like, you ever had any of those kind of incidents? Is it just like, enemy businesses trying to fuck you over? You're just like, ever had to deal with any of that kind of bullshit? I guess that'd be the way to phrase it, or no, I think a better way to do it would be like, you ever scared that the Empire's gonna find out about this whole operation? Come in, shut you down? Han Solo it?
So is that the approach you're going with?
Yeah, I guess so.
Okay, so I'm like, I need to know if that's what I'm responding to or the earlier one.
Let's go with the Empire one.
Okay. Honestly, no, not that I'm aware of. I don't think we should.
Yeah, I guess
Far
it
out in
is kind of-
space.
Yeah, I guess it is far out enough that they wouldn't really care. I mean, that's kind of what happened to us in the last place. The Empire came in, shut everything down, forced everyone to quit their jobs or just pick up and leave.
Well, I'm glad to say I don't have to deal with that, at least yet.
Yeah.
Hopefully never.
Raise the glass, here's hoping.
What other mining operations are nearby?
I mean, anyone ever try to muscle in, or is Yarvig pretty much got this cornered off for himself?
At least at
think so.
the moment, it's been. Yeah, he's cornered it off himself. Nothing. No one else has tried anything yet.
Yeah. I guess even the Space Pirates wouldn't be ballsy enough to try anything.
Yeah, you don't want to mess with those huts.
Yeah, I've heard that the mining operation
Either
is.
that or he's paying the pirates off.
That could be true.
Heck, he could probably be paying the pirates to protect anyone else from coming in.
or maybe the pirates are just some elaborate insurance scheme. Just making
I've-
extra money.
I've heard that the mining operation is well fortified. Is that true?
I don't know what kind of question that is, but it's a pretty well defended place.
How would those defenses fare against some bombs, hypothetically?
But yeah,
Yeah, so as he's giving that response of like, yeah, it's pretty well defended. He's looking at you very like, this is a very odd question. Like he's looking at you very strange.
yeah, forgive the droid. He can be a bit straightforward sometimes. You know how droids are.
Hypothetically, I would
Cheers
just,
to that.
Would you like some credits to get for some information?
Kind of information. How much we talking?
How does 25 sound?
25 for what?
So I'm gonna like, sort of, like, think it's like only like he hears it in weaknesses.
Or I don't know.
Yeah.
I guess you can't go for that, but I don't see it going well.
I am very streetwise.
Did you like put the credits on the table and like, have you done anything like that yet?
I'm going to put 10 credits and then just to show him that I do have some.
You have more on you. Make it 30.
I'll place. So you're offering 25. I guess I'll place. I'll sweeten the pot and place 10 more to make it a total of 35.
35. Okay.
I'll sweeten the pot.
All right. Seeing the money on the table.
Yeah.
All
So
right.
I placed whole 30 and then he 25 and then
Just like I'll slap like it. Basically the equivalent of a $10 bill, a 10 credit, just a 10 credit chip, just.
Well, I can tell you the station itself's pretty well defended. It's got turrets on the outsides by the hangars. Really, the only way you're gonna get in there successfully with little to no issue is gonna be if you have access codes that the miners have.
And how much do those cost?
Give me 600 and I'll give you mine.
Goddamn, we don't have that much.
Well, let's play a fun game. Let's write down all our codes on a piece of paper.
So okay, I'm gonna sort of motion to here to take a weapon out to say lower the price.
So you're gonna try to use coercion?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh no! Why do I get the feeling this guy's gonna rat us out?
Well, can't write us out if he's...
Well,
He can't rat us out if he's dead.
Why don't we take this outside?
Or actually, I guess we can keep getting him drunk enough to the point where he'd be willing to bet it.
How about...
Or, well... Does he look like a betting man?
from what you kind of gather, you can't really entirely gauge yes or no. He is willing to take bribes. You do know that for a fact.
If he's willing to take bribes, he's willing to be a gambling man. I guess we'll get
How
him
about-
to the... I guess I'll try to just get him to the point of drunk
Or-
enough where we could
Yeah.
probably coerce him into trying to gamble it away.
yeah, or, yeah.
You could also just try talking him down
Yeah.
normally.
Well, what about, like...
How many
We've
we got?
all-
I've got 8.
I mean, I've got 198. Are you nearby? How much do you have?
198.
I guess
plus
he's probably off drinking in the corner, I think.
Okay, so you have 206 combined.
Yeah. How about... Just a bit much. How about 50 and some time to get out of here?
Or actually, no. How's about...
This is the art of the deal. To try.
Or, yeah, 50 and...
Well, how about
100. No.
150.
100.
He's asking for 600.
I know,
You
I'm
have to be.
trying to-
You have to be reasonable with your low ball.
I know, so I'm going 100.
That's not
100
reasonable.
and
All
a
right.
How
tip.
about 150?
100 and a tip to not be there tomorrow.
Well, I already got that tip for free, but I will take 150.
Fair enough.
That's enough. That's at least enough.
150 it is. I guess we'll slide it over.
Yeah. Okay, so 25.
So, like, kind of in one of his pockets, he pulls out a little, it's basically it's like a card that just has, like, it's like his ID stuff. It has his codes and stuff on it. He just leaves it on the table. Well, it's been a pleasure.
It sure has.
He, like, slams back the rest, like, the last of his whiskey and kind of puts the glass down and gets up and walks out.
Access codes.
Alright. Access code.
That saves you having to fight turrets.
And also beat this man.
And
Triple.
Yeah, we're gonna buy him an alcohol to go. For the 2 credit one.
the two are just gonna buy
Yeah.
an alcohol
Like,
to go.
have a good day. Have a good day, sir. 21.
Good day to you, sir.
But so you have that. What else do you guys want to do?
We got the access code, boys.
You
Let's
got-
get the
see,
fuck
there-
out of here.
You're
there
still
any-
you still have like a day or so to wait before you have the explosives.
Alright,
Fair
are
enough.
there any gambling tables? Or do we know where some would be?
You can see people kind of already in the cantina gambling. There is that notice board. It's like a fixture. It's like the first thing you notice when you walk in. But yeah, you can clearly
Is it
see.
like a betting board?
No, it's like it has just stuff on it. Like it's like here's what's going on the
Uh-huh.
station.
I'm stuff.
I'm so. Uh-huh. But no, it's a notice board. It just has a bunch of
Okay.
like stuff on it, like some
Right.
stuff that's happening, like
So,
activities going on.
so to try and see like what the lowest gambling around has been. What has been?
The lowest buy-in, I guess.
The
Yeah.
lowest buy-in. The
Yeah.
lowest buy-in is gonna be about 5 credits.
Okay.
I can do that.
Yeah.
What kind of game is it?
These people are just playing. It's pretty straightforward. They're just playing Sebek.
Neato.
Yeah. If we each, well, you only have 8, right? Okay. I was gonna say if we each do 5, but
Yeah, we each can do 5.
okay. Yeah. Then at least one of us is higher chance of winning.
Yeah.
Higher chance of money.
Yeah.
Kyle, is there anything you want to do?
No, just drunk and try the dust stick.
Try the death stick.
Oh no, he's gonna be on fucking LSD.
Woo! Space crack.
This stuff's pretty good. Now I have to go get some more.
But yeah, I guess we'll do some gambling.
All right. So it's the table you find. It's got like 4 other people just kind of gambling and stuff. Like the round that they've been playing is like just ended.
Alright, I guess we'll buy in for the next round.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. So, much like the last time we did this is going to be a. Oh, what did it have it be last time? It was just. What skill did I have it associated with?
Skullduggery?
No, that was if you wanted. That was if you
Yeah,
wanted to
those were
cheat.
cheating.
I think it was just a. I cannot remember what I. Yeah, I think it might have been cool. And it was an escalation of difficulty. So we did some 5 rounds. Yes, because you gotta know when to hold them, you gotta know when to fold them, you gotta know when to walk away. Yeah, I'm gonna say it's gonna be cool.
And know when to run.
Know when to.
So I'm guessing the first check is just 2 green, 1 purple.
Yes.
Single purple.
Yes. Whatever you have in cool. With
I don't have a lot.
Neither do I.
cool is
2Gs.
cool is under what
Just-
skill was?
It's just the general skills.
No, what's it on? Like it should be under a stat, like a characteristic.
Oh, cool is under...
Presents.
Is it under presence?
I guess we'll buy him and just be like, mind if we chip it?
No, no, no. The more the merrier.
I rolled a d10.
The classic.
Okay. A single success.
Okay.
And 3 success with threat.
Okay. I'm doing the table as one singular roll, so that is a success, 2 advantage. So I'm gonna have this be at the end of the 5 rounds, but so far everyone kind of on the table is doing good. You said was that failure with advantage or threat, or was it just like threat because everything else cancel each other out?
No, it was
3 success, 1
3
threat.
3 success, 1 threat.
3 success, 1 threat.
Yeah.
Now we add a purple die.
Okay, yes. Add another purple, and we'll continue on.
Oh no.
Because I will say, if you fail,
You're out.
you're out. I'd say you can maybe. I'll give you another chance if you fail, but you have advantage. Okay, that's a success, but with threat, a singular threat.
Right. And I'm doing skullduggery for this.
Okay. I will say, you can use that instead of your cool, but the consequences for doing that will be if you fail, you're gonna get caught cheating. So threat. That's
Success, 1 advantage.
Yeah.
Success,
yeah,
one
if I get
advantage.
caught, I'm gonna add 5 to the pot and leave.
okay. So
The spin on that die was sure wacky.
Okay, so 2 success, 1 advantage.
okay, 2 success, 1 advantage. All right. So you're good. I can say actually you could use that advantage to give yourself a boost die for the next one.
Well, the yellow's only if you're skullduggering it.
Do you want to keep cheating? Is the question. But so one of the other people one of the people at the table, one of the 4 people at the table, one of them folds. They can't go on. So check number 3. We know it's check number 3 because it's at 3. 3 purples.
I'll take
Okay.
that blank.
That is
Those 2 cancel each other out. Just straight up 2 successes.
2 success. Okay.
I'm surprised I'm doing so well. That's a lot of threats, sir.
Yeah, but
But a lot of successes in there, too.
Ooh, that's not good. All right.
3 success.
3 success. Okay, it is
Two
just.
success.
Alright, 2 of the other people at the table, they have to fold. They can't do anything else. So it is you 2 versus 1 guy for the final round. So we're gonna skip ahead, and we're gonna say it's gonna be 3 purples and a red,
Oh no!
cause we're at the final. Actually, no, we're not at the final. Let's say it's 4 purple.
Okay, 4 purple.
I will say the red will come in at the last one. So after if
I'll do my roll first. Oh boy!
oh boy. That's not good. Failure to threat. So the last guy a part of this table has to fold.
Wow. one success.
Oh.
All the threat and advantage cancel each other out. Just one success.
You are barely hanging on. You're not sure, like you are at least able to outlast. It's just you and Nave. The final roll.
So it's just us.
Yes, everyone else had the fold.
Okay.
But it's going to be
I mean, either one of us win. It doesn't matter.
exactly. So I don't know. Does one of you want to throw the game anyway,
No.
or do you want to see who actually wins?
I'm gonna see who wins.
Out of sheer fun for the game.
Okay.
Okay,
So-
yeah. Do all of your rolls. You
And
roll
what?
first. So it's
It's gonna be the 4 purple and,
And a red.
and a red.
4 purple and a red.
4 purple and a red. Yes.
Okay.
This is what we call escalating difficulty.
What did he get? Could I possibly win? I doubt it.
It's just gonna be.
Okay. So I got a failure with 3 threat.
Okay. So all you have to do is not have it be that bad. I've already seen 2 failures.
It is that bad.
I think it's worse.
It's a lot worse.
It comes down to 2 really awful hands. But Knave pulls through and wins just by having the least bad hand.
Okay. How much do I win?
Okay. So it was 5
For everybody.
for everyone. It's 5 times 5. 25.
25.
25.
Wait, no, I got it.
55.
Hey, Patrick. Hey, Patrick. I got something funnier than 24. Lay it on me, SpongeBob. 25.
And that
Okay.
was this is back. 20,
All right. I'm
25.
gonna give 10 to Zahir.
Woo! Good sportsmanship.
Woo!
And then he's gonna ask for it back later.
I come requiring the 10 credits I gave you earlier.
I spent it.
But, so you what?
So I'm at least back to 36 credits.
And Ella was right with the galaxy.
Okay.
But okay. So that was that.
The man trying out the death
He's trying out the
sticks.
death stick.
Yes.
Yeah. Is there a constitution type thing?
It's something he's got to roll to see if he becomes addicted or not.
I don't even think there's that, but give me a sec, I will double check that.
Or does he just straight up become an addict, no saves?
I don't think it's that, like, bad. I think it's
It's the marijuana.
I think it's a narrative thing.
No, it's crack. It's pretty hardcore.
Double check.
One death stick.
Okay,
Obtain
was it creation?
Death.
In a stick.
One life will simultaneously time the grip of the addiction. Illegal for obvious reasons. Blood, death sticks have a nasty result in the long run unless one's capable of. Okay. Okay, so for the scenic comment, I will. So everything you roll, as I say, for the rest of this session is gonna add a setback die.
It's just one of the black ones.
I'm just gonna probably not use the death stick then if that's.
That's what's gonna. If you know that's what's gonna happen. That's
He's
just go-
looking at the death stick, but he's not taking it.
Okay. Excuse me, sir. Can I have your death stick?
You don't know he has a death stick.
I saw.
to be,
I saw
he,
him.
Oh,
Yeah.
he did.
You saw
he-
me at the stand, but I don't think you saw, what I bought
What do you think?
necessarily.
I'm gonna say I don't think. Yeah, I'm gonna say you didn't roll well enough because you rolled a success with threat. I will say you saw him at the stand, but you didn't see what he bought. So you don't even actually know if he bought anything.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Well, I'm imagining he goes to consider it and puts it back
Maybe later.
because I want to sell it to someone else.
Yeah, you could stone
Yeah.
someone with this and sell it to someone.
Yeah, and I have pretty good. Yeah, like I said, pretty good underground and street fights. So.
Fakey droid.
I guess
Wanna
we'll
buy
just
something
go back
for
to-
20 credits.
20 whole credits.
I guess we'll just...
Are you talking to the bartender droid? Oh, that droid. Okay.
Buy what?
Speak into mic, please.
Oh, sorry. Well, what am I buying?
Items of a certain legality.
Hey, we ready to head out of here back to the ship?
Did you buy a crack?
30 credits.
Timmy, is that a weed? I'm calling the police!
Nice.
Tell-
Is that a
That is
police?
sick.
I'm calling the weed.
Tell you what, 30 credits, and what I have is yours.
All you have?
So
So you said.
Let me rephrase.
We alter the deal
I
real
would
quick.
like to alter my negotiation.
I have something I think you might want to purchase. Also for you for 30 credits.
I'd like to see the item, please.
Zahir didn't build no dumb droid. He built a
So
smart
the-
droid.
Sir, this is a Wendy's.
I just need a little cash, you know.
Maybe you should have spent like 16 or sorry, it's 14 on that death stick.
I just
Look,
need-
this is an investment.
I
Okay.
just need a little bit of a profit. That's all I need.
Are you trying to sell it to the droid? The droid can't use it. Sell it to the next organic you see.
I'll give you 6. I'll give you 6.
Okay, I guess I look around seeing if there's any other.
You can see a good couple like organic,
Druggies.
they're not druggies, but you can see a lot of other like
Yeah.
organics in this bar.
Can I tell which ones are most likely the ones to?
Can you see if you can find
Be
any
interested.
junkies?
I want you to roll me. Just roll me a perception.
Perception. Yes. Today I attempt to make bank on buying and reselling death sticks.
It's all.
It's about drive. It's about power.
It's about the grind.
We sell death sticks. We devour. Okay, just 2 green.
Whatever you have in perception, and I was gonna say it's gonna be. It'll be nice, average, so 2 purple.
Can I help you find a buyer?
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah, I give him a boost.
A boost.
Or yeah, you can give
Yeah.
him. You can give him another green.
Honestly, I don't remember which are successes or failures again.
The little triangles are the failures. The little like explosions are successes.
Failure, 2 successes, 2 advantages. And 1 threat.
The threat takes away one of those advantages, so 2 success, 1 advantage.
I think a single. So you have 3 success total, but one of them is canceled out. Or is it just 2 success?
Yeah, because a failure cancels out
Yeah,
a
'cause-
success,
Okay.
and a threat cancels out an advantage. So what you are left over with
Yeah.
is
2 successes and an advantage.
Okay, just
Or
a success and
a
advantage.
success and an advantage. Okay.
Okay. So with that, you can kind of point out there is I'm gonna just leave one. You can kind of point out there's this like what you can kind of notice is there's this Twilight guy kind of off into the like one of the corners. He kind of has like that type of look to him.
A Twilight guy.
To the
Oh, I know.
the blue.
I know with the things, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I've just never heard of Twilight being type of male. I don't know.
Yeah. No, it's
Male
Jabba's
and female.
assistant.
Okay.
Jabba's assistant. That guy's a dude. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, with the-
oh,
They
yeah.
have the weird
Oh.
like human. They look a lot more scary than the.
oh, so his assistant is a Twilight.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's an
Oh.
albino one.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, this guy's just like a.
All right. I clearly I don't understand my Star Wars lore well enough. I don't memorize all the species and side characters.
Do you
We'll have a
even
talk.
do you even Star War,
Oh.
bro?
I mean, because everyone knows what the female Twi'leks look like.
Yeah.
But I don't know. Okay. I guess I'll go up to him and just like
I mean,
inquire.
this is the kind of place where you could just straight
Okay.
up be like, "Hey man, want to buy a death
Yeah.
stick?"
Yeah, it's that type of place where you can be
Okay.
very
You
open.
don't gotta be discreet about jack
Yeah.
shit.
All right. So I have a high quality death stick. I was wondering if you'd perhaps be interested.
Depends how much.
I'm asking 30.
30.
This is the good stuff.
Why don't you roll me a negotiation for that?
Ah, the
Or-
negotiator.
You could do negotiation. You could do charm.
Whichever one is better, man.
Yeah, whichever you want. Those are the two that I think you could apply.
I think it's about the same. So one purple or two?
I'm gonna say a single purple,
Single, okay.
because
The guy's a junkie. He's desperate.
I can. Oh, there he goes. I can say you can use that advantage you had from the previous roll to have a boost.
Oh, so roll one of the blues.
So you can roll one of the blues to add to that,
Okay.
because you know this guy is definitely. This is blank. Yeah, baby.
Hell, here with advantage. Because everything else rolled fucking blank.
Yeah, baby. So that failure by default, but with advantage. 30 is a little too steep. What about 25?
That's fine. I'll take that.
All right. He kind of reaches into his pocket and he pulls out a 25 credit chip and
Okay.
puts it in your hand.
And I hand over the death stick.
He takes it from you.
Pleasure doing business.
Same.
And then all those future rolls have Sipic dies.
All that guy's future rolls.
We do a little bit of trolling.
This is the grind. I would do fair. You made. Let's see. What'd you pay? You paid 14 on that 25.
% markup or something like that. Doubled my profit.
Let's see.
I
Almost.
doubled
Not even close.
You wouldn't
to
double. You did.
because
You gained 11.
I'd
Game-
say 75-ish
Wait.
% markup.
Yeah.
75. It's that type of yeah.
Okay.
So you get 25 credits. But so what do you guys want to do now?
Go back to the ship and wait for Boom Boom.
Wait, wait for boom boom.
Go to
You,
the,
you don't even want to check out that notice board.
go to the scarecrow
Oh,
and dance.
fine, I
The,
guess I'll check out the nose board.
I've mentioned this like 4 times. I'm shocked you didn't pick up the hint that I at least wanted you to look at it.
I'm looking at it!
Let's ignore the notice board, guys. I don't think there's anything important.
Alright. Perception or
No, this
Okay.
is it's just a big notice board.
Okay.
But here are some of the fun things that draw your eye. There is a job listing. There's a few little activities.
what's the job listing?
So the job listing is listed by a is listed by it's like signed under someone named Wertic. But the job, at least the basic kind of listing of it is that this individual needs a ride to Coruscant, and they're offering a 900 credit, basically, payment to do so.
Ka-ching.
And I will say, I will point out to you guys, you would be going to Coruscant anyway because that's where when you're done with this mining station, that's the next place you have to go to.
Well, we'll put that in the maybe later jar.
Yeah.
I will say,
Make a mental note.
realistically, you might want to talk to this person beforehand, because if you wait, that job may be gone.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
900 smackaroos.
I will point out to you, that is 300 each.
Yowza. Sure could go with that kind of cash.
Yeah. And if we yeah.
But there's then 3 other kind of little, that kind of draw your eye. There's 3 other like activities that are kind of noted. One of them you already did was sabacc gambling at this cantina. There's another activity on kind of a lower part of this station. There's people putting together an old-fashioned swoop race. It's going off of kind of the more old-school style of swoop racing, where it's just about beating like time.
Okay.
Just about going through a single course the fastest.
Neato.
That is a. It's basically so it is it's put at there's currently a 3,000 credit pot, but you have to put in at least 100 to enter.
Don't have that.
No.
But there is at a weapon store, not too far-ish from where you're at. There is a shooting range competition. There's which also has a similar credit pot of 15,000. But everyone who enters has to put at least 20 credits in to enter.
That sounds up your alley.
Yeah.
You're good with the pew pews.
Yeah. And then I could try and find the guy to talk to him about. Well, what kind of check would that be to try and convince him?
Or well, not much anything. Well, I guess we're just talking to him.
Talking to this individual. Yeah, for the job, you are kind of listed a time of when this person is kind of stated to be just kind of hanging out in this cantina.
Yeah.
Which, luckily enough for you, is now-ish. Like this, it's in the time that they've said that they're just kind of hanging around.
Okay.
I guess we'll go talk to this individual.
Yeah.
Alright, so kind of one of the booths. Are you joining along for this, or are you gonna go off shooting?
I guess it doesn't matter. I go with you guys.
Join us. One of us.
But so, kind of off into like one of the corners, there's just like a booth off in one of the corners. You do see a slightly odd sight. Not the most standout thing, but you do see a Solonian. She's just kind of sitting in one of the corner booths. It's a bit strange seeing a Solonian outside of the Corellian sector, because they're kind of known to just kind of stay in their dens. And I guess for context, what a Solonian is, otters.
Okay.
The ones Han Solo famously fought in that one book.
Oh, so it's a furry.
Yes.
Yes. It's a female-dominated society.
That is also a thing. Yeah.
I looked at being that character, that kind of
That
race.
I looked it up.
Yeah.
On me.
For no reason.
No reason
whatsoever. Totally
Look,
ironically.
the side note, the cover thing from that book where Han Solo fights the Solonian Queen is the fucking funniest out of context painting ever. It's really funny.
Oh, I need to look this up.
I need to see this.
It's just Han Solo fighting a giant fucking otter wearing jewelry.
It's really funny.
In a cave.
In a cave, no less. He fought the Solonian Queen. He's a cool dude.
Base?
Han Solo, resident galactic badass.
He's looking it up right now. But I guess to continue with that, so this Solonian, they stand like decently tall. They're a bit like on the more like slender side. They're a bit taller than most like humans. They stand over like over.
But are they as tall as a Wookiee?
No, they stand about like a little over like 6 feet.
Ha!
I know what it looks like. I can perfectly yes.
Beautiful.
That's my favorite thing.
Should be the thumbnail for the video.
Yeah,
I
like
will-
how he's punching it.
I will not put that as the thumbnail, but I will put
Do
that.
it.
I will put a link to that image
you wimp.
in the show notes. It'll make the first thing before the
Coward.
description.
do it as the thumbnail, you coward.
No.
Pay 5 credits.
That means nothing. That means nothing to me. Republic credit no good here.
Your Republic credits don't work here. We need actual money.
They'll be fine.
Credits
will do fine. No, they won't.
But so the person you see, this only you see kind of sitting in like this booth. I noticed she has brown fur. There's parts of it that are kind of brown fur. There's parts of it that are graying due to age.
Okay.
You can kind of notice with her eyes that she's very visibly blind. Like her eyes have that kind of like milky white kind of fogginess to them, which is also not hard to notice that she kind of has like you can kind of see there's a walking stick seeing cane thing kind of just like kind of sitting in the booth as well. But she's wearing like very loose like fitting clothes. Like it's very casual, just kind of stuff you can just kind of not have to worry too much. It's about like type of stuff you'd see on like Spacers and Fringers.
Yeah.
Okay.
But then she also like kind of in the seat as well, like on like right next to her is you can see that she has a duffel bag, like a Spacers duffel bag.
I'm packed and ready to go.
Now, if you really want to, we could steal that. Probably not, but it's there.
Let's do it.
But does someone want to make me a hard, which is 3 purple perception check?
Perception.
Okay.
Lies. Perception.
Perception. You can all try this.
Sure, I'll give it a try after these two go.
Lies. Perception.
2 success, 3 advantage.
Okay.
Very good roll.
I spy her real heckin' good.
Focusing.
Laser vision.
Give me 2 green. And another purple.
Oh, just those, okay.
Okay, that's definitely a failure. I can see that.
I see nothing!
Failure with threat.
I see nothing. I sneeze. As I'm going to have a look, I sneeze. Just kind of like that dog sneeze.
Alright,
Kyle, did you roll or did you want to roll?
Well, I'm waiting for the other.
sorry.
Yeah.
I'm waiting.
I think. Yeah.
Hand him over to Dad.
Okay, so-
Since I looked real good, can I help? Or
How many? It was like what? A few advantages.
3 advantage?
3 advantage. I'd say you could use that. To... Did it land a blank again?
Yes. That's the second time that die has failed him.
Threat.
Right.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. So 2 threats. The explosions are success.
Yes.
Yep.
Okay, and
Two
then
success,
just
2
1
threat.
advantage.
So
I got 3 success, 1 advantage, 2 threat.
3 success. I think it'll be so. It's 2 success or 3 success, 1 threat, because they cancel each other.
Okay.
Okay, so you two can notice with that threat. I will say, Nines, your eyes, they're not as good as they used to be, so you're kind of having a time struggling trying to kind of notice this. So I will say you gain a singular point of strain.
You
I sure could use a death stick right now.
You no
Only
longer
I had one.
You no longer
Damn
have
it, I sold it.
you no longer have special eyes.
Well, yeah, they're just special in the fact that they're not as good as they used to be. So you do both notice that on this duffel bag, there's clearly a faded Republic crest kind of on the side of it.
Okay.
And Nines, you would specifically know that this is like the type of duffel bag that like military personnel would have back during the Clone Wars. Potentially just an innocuous detail could lead to something more.
I sneezed and
Does the
at the
symbol-
wrong moment.
Can you describe the symbol again?
It's the... Cannot remember what exactly what the...
just the Republic crest.
The Republic crest, okay.
I will. But like, that's the rebellion. This one.
Oh, okay.
Before they were evil.
Before it turned into the Empire.
Yeah, this is
Before the war crimes.
before.
Fascinating.
Alright, so, I'm gonna go up to her and say, excuse me, ma'am, are you the one needing a ride to the Corellian sector?
So she's just kind of still. She does like turn her head to kind of face to you, because you can at least sound-wise tell roughly where you're at.
Yeah.
It's not like a perfect turn looking directly you in the eyes. It's like looking
turning
vaguely in your direction.
Yeah.
Yes, that's me.
If you're willing to wait just a little, if you're waiting to wait for a pit stop on the way there, we're your people.
We need a day to get a couple things,
Yeah.
our own things. We need at least a day or two to get a couple of our own things set straight, but if you're willing to wait for a little bit, yeah, we can be your ride.
That sounds good. Could I just potentially just accompany you to wherever you're going beforehand? Look, there's a lot of people here, and this is honestly the last place I'd like to be.
Honestly,
I think that's
guess-
reasonable.
I don't think I'd have a problem with it.
Yeah.
I don't see any
Yeah, that
issues.
seems fine.
This is fine.
Yeah, I said I think that's reasonable.
Yeah.
Well, all right then.
Docking Day 11. I believe is what day.
Yes.
I
I'm shocked you remember it. I didn't write. That's not in my notes. Like, they said that on the spot. I'm honestly shocked that I remembered.
I may be tired, but my memory is still good.
Like a steel trap.
What game are we playing again?
What's going on?
What even is reality?
Is this Warcraft?
No.
No.
No. But yeah, I guess we'll pack up and wait for the
Pack up and-
cooms.
Well, all right. You with your newfound
Tag along.
tag
Yeah.
along. So, I assume that's all you want to do. So, unless there's anything else you want
Yeah.
to do, just besides
No,
wait.
not really.
No.
All right. So the rest of the day goes by. Tomorrow comes, although sure it doesn't really look like it, 'cause there's not that much discernible difference when you're in space.
Yeah. And no one can hear you scream either.
Oh no.
But the next day arrives, and the your contact here, Mr. Tizzle Varaketh, he is waiting for you outside.
Alrighty. I guess I'll be the one to go and greet him.
And I'm kind of standing back by the. Yeah.
All right. So as you're kind of coming down the landing ramp, you can see beyond like his security, there's a couple other like guys with like a crate.
A singular crate.
It's a big crate. It's not like
Okay.
it's a pretty big crate.
It's a great crate.
It's a great crate. Well, friends, everything came through. It's all right here.
Good.
Now I can have my boys load on the ship for you, unless you guys want to take that on yourselves.
Alright, yeah, sure. I'll lower the docking lift.
So yeah, a couple minutes pass, not too long. They get this one crate on the lift. It goes up. But I will say a little note about the explosives. It's on a timer, 45-minute timer specifically. So
we set the timer.
Go.
Get the hell out of there.
Yeah.
So you're saying we shouldn't just stay there?
Obviously not.
I mean, unless blowing up in space, is that your I mean, that's your sort of thing. What you do is your business, not mine.
Right.
Well,
thank you.
Thank you for the gift, sir.
Thank you for your business.
No, thank you for your business. He kind of offers you all one last handshake.
I'll take it.
At the same time.
Yep.
And with that, we'll get up and get ready to go.
Let's go.
Okay. So he leaves, and after he leaves, 3 individuals walk into the hangar.
Raise the docking clap.
It's like the equivalent of rolling up the window.
Roll up the space window.
Yeah, I guess with that, we'll just load up and go. Load up and go. Load up and go.
Load up and go.
Sorry, boys, you're coming with us.
Get it. So you can kind of hear the rummaging of your newfound tag along. She's kind of going through her stuff.
I'll pop in and be like, by chance you weren't being followed, were you?
Not that I'm aware of now.
Yeah, well, make sure you're all fitted in. We're taking off relatively soon, as in, like, right now.
Are you sure these people aren't for you?
We have no reason for them to be following us.
I guess we wouldn't have much of a reason, but, point is we're going.
Yeah,
So I guess I'll come up, kind of look out the cockpit window, see what they're doing.
So the people, you can see kind of on the offset, outside of the cockpit, you can see there's 3 people. From what you can kind of immediately glean, you see that there is, there is a green-skinned Rhodian, I can never remember how to pronounce that. It's a Devaronian?
Devaronian,
the devil-looking guys.
Yes, Devaronian.
Okay.
And then there's a Wookiee.
Okay.
So they look mean, rough, and tumble.
Yes.
Do they look armed and ready for a fight?
Yes.
Okay, we're taking off now! I guess I'll start flipping switches, firing on the engine.
Alright. They're you can kind of hear them through the cockpit, like they're screaming about something. Does one of you want to roll me a
What about their uniform? Like, do they have, like, Yarfers? Kind of. I'm guessing Yarfer has kind of like
Yarvig?
Yeah,
This is the
Yarvig.
second time you've called him Yarfer.
God damn it. But yeah, I'm guessing Yarvig's got kind of an insignia or something.
Yeah, but these guys look completely independent.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
But they look like they could be mercenaries working for
They
them.
definitely have the look of mercenaries.
Okay.
There's really about 2 conclusions realistically you can get out of that. Is that they're here for you, or they're here for your tag along.
Okay, someone
So,
roll a perception
I did.
check.
2 success, 1 threat.
2 success, 1 threat. So you can kind of hear they're screaming about something, but the things you can kind of point out in the kind of the muffled screaming you're kind of getting from inside the ship is that they're screaming about, you can hear just just go
Wubba wubba dub dub.
wubba 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 dub dub. But you can hear the from what sounds like this gruff voice that Are you looking out looking out at them, like through the
I am.
cockpit, or?
Yeah, I guess I'm with the Wookiee.
So you can see that the Devaronian guy, the Devil Man. I'm just gonna call him Devil Man. The fucking Star Wars names suck ass.
Sometimes.
George Lucas destroyed.
But you can see like the devil guy, who clearly is probably like the leader of this group. You can hear him yelling something about a Drama Sendru.
Dreamless Sendru. Who the fuck is that?
Central D's nuts.
Sendru, nuts. Got him. They just dies.
But yeah, I guess basically the ramp is up and we're beginning takeoff.
It sounds like they're here for her, not us.
But yeah, we're taking off.
You take it.
And there's nothing they can do to stop me.
It's true. There's really nothing they can do to stop you. Unless you want to go do something about this.
Well, we can
Nah.
try and crush them with our ship.
Well, no. There's two gun turns, like one on top, one on
Yeah.
bottom. Just take the bottom one, aim it, and be like, bye-bye!
Bye-bye.
I mean, if you really want to blast them into smithereens, but we're just taking off.
You're just gonna take off.
Yeah.
No. I've got it. I'm gonna turn the ship and flare the engine right on them.
Base.
That is, I will say, look, this hangar is not the most spacious, so you really don't have the type of angle to be able to really do that.
Okay, fine, fair enough. I guess we'll just go up and take off.
Damn, we're out of here.
Bye-bye! Sorry I couldn't take your message! Fuck off!
Cartoon running noises.
Leave a message at the beep.
Alright, and then with that, you're back out to space on the way to Yarvig the Hutt asteroid mining station. And that is where this episode's gonna end.
Woo! Let's go.
But thank you for listening, guys. Send us email if you want. revolvingtabletop@gmail.com. We have a Twitter. It's linked to the thing below anyway, but twitter.com/revolvetabletop or just revolve tabletop. Thank you for listening. That's it. Bye.